Saul Alinsky was born in Chicago to Jewish Russian immigrants in 1909. He lived in the slums and poverty in a Chicago neighborhood in the back of a small grocery store. Certainly this greatly influenced him for his later works. His vision was equal rights for the hard-working middle class, bringing communities together to work as a whole. In the beginning, Alinsky worked in the prison system as a juvenile delinquency researcher. He mainly focused his goals towards the crime-ridden neighborhoods of Chicago. He believed it was the local organizations in the communities that had stability and included ordinary citizens who were very up to date on the important issues around the community, very important in achieving his goals. These local organizations helped bring reforms in their neighborhoods for a better way of life. After trying to help African Americans to group together to better themselves failed because they did not want a white leader, he began feverishly working and focusing for the middle working class and the poor. He was far left-wing and worked for social equality and denounced social hierarchy as a means for running a country which including the common everyday working man. Alinsky terrified the right wing and began a rallying cry for equality. Right wing wanted a more traditional aspect towards running the country and the everyday man that lived in this country. He believed delinquency and crime were caused from the problems within communities rather than a particular quality in a person. Each person is born good, and it is society that will eventually lead him to bad. His focus on the crime-ridden slums of Chicago reiterates his goals for a better society for all. He worked with local churches, for example Catholic priests, to help build an organization to help unify crime-ridden neighborhoods and stabilize areas that were almost utterly leading to absolute chaos. It was all the people who are going to bring their views and actions toward a better society, not just individual radicals trying to make a change. In summary, few people have helped the common citizens toward a better way of life than Saul Alinsky. Also, I would like to refer to Saul Alinsky's controversial 12 rules for radicals. These rules are used by left-wing liberals today to attack conservatives. Alinsky used ridicule as one of his most powerful weapons. Setting boundaries is very difficult when arguing with an abusive person. Alinsky could project an attack on the right wing by instilling fear and doubts on issues of reform when fighting for a better way of life for the common hard-working man. Alinsky would not let up. He kept the pressure on the right-wing establishment by developing community organizations. The right wing would rather spread the idea that Alinsky was crazy instead of facing his ideas on the issues that he was presenting. The whole idea Alinsky brought forth had the right wing taking cover. Saul Alinsky died in Carmel, California in 1972 of an apparent heart attack outside of a bank. Thank you.